Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Hope you guys are having a good day or evening, wherever you are. And today we're going to be doing the Windblume Festival, which I think it's another rerun, right? But apparently there's going to be characters from like Sumeru that comes here to celebrate the Windblume as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, especially because normally the story for this is quite long, but we'll see. But yeah, let's just get into it.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
Yes, good to be back.
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future.
It's fine. I want to play anyway. No commissions.
With the arrival of the Windblume Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Oh wow, okay.
Ew. Gross.
What? I thought that was cute. Come on, Paimon,
The
really?
feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last two glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
Okay, that's all I can actually say. That's very specific of you, Paimon.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon,
Hey,
I
Sucrose.
found you. There's something I need your help with.
Long time no see, I guess. Well, someone needs help after all.
What's wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long. Every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
I don't know if that's a good idea. What if someone was like extremely ill or something? You just get their nasty germs.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research? Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation.
What?
With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Like an extra sweet flower?
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I'm just picking the options the game gives
More
me.
exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
You can take Paimon's.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
Oh my god. More like sweet Madame Breath.
Come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? In order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf. Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Yeah, I get it too, yeah.
To help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windblume Festival and all. Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
You can help me get better artifacts from domains.
Really? You have a plan?
Experience is on my side. Oh, okay.
If she's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Be right back. Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale.
Oh my, wait, Call. Oh yeah, Call is here. She's probably here to visit Ember, right? Because they're friends.
Kale, hey!
Hello.
Hey, you guys. What are the chances? You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
She's looking for Ember.
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping
Okay.
a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy.
Oh
If
god.
you can do
Okay.
these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing. Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends.
I mean, I understood all those words, just not when you put them together like that.
So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Oh, that's great. Perhaps we can ask a friend about this later.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Oh, Sucrose and Kale. But the thing is, like, Animal doesn't even swirl Dendro.
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
The Boar Princess. Huh.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors.
Yeah.
This is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest. Hello.
Hi.
Oh yeah, this is a bit awkward. Hey, but those two will get along, just not combat-wise. Huh. It's okay, guys. Just shake hands.
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something?
Would that be like Paimon?
In fairy tales. So this is pure speculation, with no other information on hand or prior research to compare against. I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering.
Wow. Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain
Oh
sometime.
my god, okay.
But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Would you like to get the Lantern of Utmost Joy?
Well, yes. I mean, if possible.
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a better person.
Wait, why? You're great! Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
What?
You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
Yeah, what?
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale!
Oh, Amber's here.
I know that voice. It's...
How did you see Kale from all the way over there? There's like a building blocking your view. What?
You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you... finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
It's been a while.
Yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Awesome. See you later
But
then.
boy.
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed.
Huh. What happened?
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to...
Oh, okay, I see.
I've met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people.
Same, I get it.
Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
I just want to go there and hear Sino make a joke. It is, I was right, it's Tignari and Sino.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
Make a pun.
I mean,
Make a
I
pun out of
understand.
it.
It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't
Oh
get
my
it.
god. Alright.
View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra. No?
Oh god.
Tignari! Sino! Over here!
Okay.
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Yeah.
And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher, Tignari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Oh, are they gonna meet Albedo as well? Like Sucrose's teacher?
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Is he gonna make a joke about Sucrose's name being equal to sugar?
Greetings.
I wanna hear that,
You
actually.
might say so. We're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions.
Oh, okay.
Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
Oh my god. This is great.
At your work, though. What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
No, it's fine. We still got El Hatham over there.
There should be no issues. I have left my duties
Oh.
in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
Yes, talk about Albedo.
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh yeah.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius
Oh,
is
easier.
a necessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
You're the real one, right? You have that mark on your neck. You're not a suspect, are you?
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth. Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
There are so many characters right now.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
But, what?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic? Paimon doesn't want to be left out. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here.
Oh
on
my
vacation,
god.
And you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
Oh.
New identities!
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer.
Oh my god.
Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders. And Kale's was traveling musician.
And you find that sort of roleplay fun?
Very much so.
Yeah,
I do wish some of the less cautious
Oh my God.
adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it.
Oh god. Make it stop!
As much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Albedo's like, nah, you wrong, Sucrose.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo,
Did you forget he was here?
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the 3 of you to look at this.
Okay. Mr. Goth?
food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Impressive multitasking. Yeah.
Hardly.
Okay.
However, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician.
Okay, Albedo. Alright, dude.
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
But you're not included in this itinerary.
That's why it's called tagging along.
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
Yes, that would be great, actually.
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
Oh, the lighting just changed.
Then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Every time I see Albedo, I'm just always sus because of all the quests we've done with about him.
Hey, Sarah. Can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right
Man,
up.
Paimon, you didn't even say please.
Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything?
Oh my god, Paimon's eyes. If we must one sweet madame, I guess.
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a Windblume.
Just don't ruin your appetite for later.
Mm.
She ate an entire chicken! Oh my god.
If that was a Windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
That's okay, Sucrose.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you
Oh my god.
finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
Oh, okay.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far
Okay.
as the Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right.
Oh my god. Tsunari's not even from Mondstadt. He already knows more than me.
I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I mean, I forgot small lampgrass was even a thing.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Can I get a copy of that too?
Would you like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
No, I thought that was a perfectly normal response. What?
Tainari,
You're fine.
while we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Wait, is this gonna be a pun?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision?
Damn.
Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Oh my god. No, stop. Oh my god. Stop. Oh.
funny?
Uh,
Ground, you know, as in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
is no one gonna,
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
oh my god.
Still, we could test the hypothesis
What hypothesis?
that plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying life forms.
Are we gonna, oh no, please.
Hey, Paimon's not the subject. Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
Or that eating enough lavender melons would have no effects.
Hey, not you. I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's.
Oh my god, Colin, calm down. Sino's right there.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
That's not funny.
It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
Oh my god, what is this?
Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year.
Oh, I miss Lisa.
I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
Oh my god.
What?
Kale's Windblume. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt.
Tignari's had enough.
There's also cauliflower, which would
No.
make more sense. But somehow it doesn't sound as nice.
Oh god. Oh no.
Moving on.
He just
Oh my god.
carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
Alright.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
He came here to tell jokes to people.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Oh my god. Of course.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Yes, I have.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance.
Wait, isn't that Albedo?
A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori Festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
He's sat right opposite you right now.
Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
Okay, dude.
Most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the call numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual.
Hey,
Just call me Albedo.
this is nice. I love this.
So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
He believes in the heart of the cards.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Hey, let's go.
Your teacher's so nice.
Wait, do I get the card back too? I hope I do.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Okay, Albedo.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Tsunori's expression.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all...
Wow. Okay. Alright, dude.
I see.
That's...
So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
What? Albedo, are you okay?
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Huh?
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
What is going...
I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
I get that feeling as well.
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing. Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Hey,
Exactly.
there we go.
Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile. All right, we'll help out too. You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
I know how I can find out. I do? I'll be back shortly.
Right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Oh god.
Stop, please. I don't need to time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear
Oh my
the
god.
reason.
I kinda do as well.
Say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Oh, it's Eula. Oh my god.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
Oh god. Everyone here is about to get a taste of Eula's vengeance.
That's an outrider for you.
Everyone's gonna be added to her hit list.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first.
Oh.
But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, okay.
Really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat.
Okay.
Kale, we're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Yes. We should preserve our energy.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Oh, Venti. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time.
She probably put that note in the book after he got drunk. Oh my god.
Answer our questions. Let's move.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yes, you're not drunk.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister. Okay.
Come on, just say it, Venti. You did it.
Think of it.
Yeah, any thoughts?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Oh my god, dude, really?
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
And a blessing or two to boot.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen.
Is it? It's gotta be you, Vince. It's gotta be you.
I happen to know where this lantern is.
Oh?
Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Okay.
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Yeah.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one.
Oh my god.
Once this is over,
This
would you
this
like to join me
dude.
for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Could it be the flower on my head, like on Lumine's head? Because isn't that from like Conria? Wait, does that count? I don't know.
Good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm always like that too.
Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Just get to the point, Paimon.
Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze.
We went to Wind. Did we? I didn't go there.
Said
What?
that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
Oh, I see. No, never mind. I'm dumb.
Doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news. Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
It's
no.
fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then,
I'm so
suppose
confused
we
right now.
identified something outside of that category. Whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah,
It's already starting to spin.
my mind's already gone. Like, smoking right now.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
If by that you mean a flower from beyond this world, Albedo did make something. Oh yeah, he
Good
did.
answer. But asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper.
I've done that. Okay, never mind.
It would
I'm not
render
gonna.
research
I'm not
for
gonna
the truth
continue.
meaningless.
I'd rather try and figure this out for myself. Could it be the Windblume? Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The Windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the Windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction.
Okay, we're getting there.
Okay, I better go read up on this. Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Oh god, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Oh no, that's
I
mean.
need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time? Sure thing.
Oh my god.
Meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. All right. Thanks so much.
2 days later.
Alright, Sucrose, what you got for me, girl?
Sucrose, we're here!
She's still in deep thought.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. Ah, and Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done.
Alright, cool. That's cool. Did you find anything about the
Apparently, Tainari and
thing?
Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Understood. How has the progress been on your end?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can.
Oh, at least you were doing something. I was playing music instruments and taking photos. I'm playing Pac-Man.
I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence.
Oh, so basically not for me then.
But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing Albedo's gonna be one of them.
In 2 out of
Surely?
the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
Okay, now I'm actually confused.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us. Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense.
Alright,
That makes a lot of
let's start
sense.
from Group 1. The first riddle was a flower that is not of this world.
I mean, it could just be the flower on my head. Right? Because, isn't it? Oh, no, wait. That's from Karia. So I guess, I don't know.
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
You'd count as an expert too. Wait, yeah, you're right.
You're the
Sucrose.
creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for. Huh? You really think so?
I mean, it's a flower that's not from this world.
Hurry! He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
But all he knows is about the flower from Sumeru, though, so I don't know.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
Paimon, but not actually.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way? Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Oh, are we about to go to Mona, an astrologer?
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she definitely counts. Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident. And she can use her astrology to guide people.
Oh, this is like a different way of guiding people, right? Rather than like actually guiding people using a map or like through a path.
Would Bennett count?
Oh no, no. Wait, but he's the most unlucky one out of everyone.
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
Somehow that actually makes sense.
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic. Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well? Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt...
That's a throwback.
She's the one who gave us directions. Yes, she's certainly a good guide. Is there anyone else?
Eula?
Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder.
Oh, we're gonna meet Mika again?
Before. So in my
I'm okay with that.
He's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
Cool! Another one for our list!
Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Okay, that's a bit sus, but sure.
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
Hi, Kale. Hope we're not intruding or anything.
You scared her.
Sucrose! I was preparing some stuff.
What stuff?
Already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's wrapping gifts. I see.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
Yeah, we have a list of people to visit.
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone spring to mind?
D-Luke? Really? I don't know about him.
You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
Exactly. The Dark Knight hero. He's the Batman.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure, but...
He lies all the time.
You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies all the time. I can't help but agree with you there.
What about Jean?
There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else we're missing?
Okay, so we're just getting rid of Venti immediately.
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her.
Okay, then
For
Barbara.
example,
Okay.
when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse. Like, Lisa's ill today.
Oh, but, I don't know. Okay.
She sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave. Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
I don't think that rules her out, just because she's not really lying on purpose, but I guess also is. I don't know.
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
Well, this prophecy seems very strict.
No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable.
Oh yeah, what gives you that impression?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like.
Huh, maybe she has a crush on him.
A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward.
I guess that's just the type of person she is.
That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
You know what? That's true.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
What a badass. Okay.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down. In that case, I think Sino fits in this list too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Sino's basically just like Rosaria.
Probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
But the thing is, like, he doesn't talk very well either.
else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie.
I actually forgot Noelle was a character in this.
Alrighty, write her name down too. Wait, there's one more person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Oh, what was his name? Timaeus? Oh god, not him.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Oh, Timaeus. Potato.
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently.
Oh, okay.
He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Oh, and then he'll start slacking off and lie. I see.
Timaeus has a crush? Yes, that's right. Well, who is it? Do you know her? I've never met her. All I know is that she's from...
Oh god, it's that perfume
Timaeus
quest.
says that
Oh.
she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
Oh no, it was that perfume quest. Oh no, it's her. All great qualities, but that says nothing about her identity. No, I know
Since we're on
who
the
she is.
topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windblume Festival.
Oh god. Okay. Right, this is great. Yep.
But how can we help with that?
Set them up, you know? Send them out to dinner with each other.
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah, spray like a whole bottle of like perfume onto the envelope and gift box too.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Alright.
that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
A refrigeration What? Okay.
Any good? I mean, it looks nice.
It doesn't work, does it?
Sounds like a no. Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Oh my god. Alright, Paimon.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Zhongli.
Lisa, perhaps?
Oh.
A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
Not necessarily, but you have a point.
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind. Maybe Kale. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
Right, okay.
Do I count?
Yes.
Of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
Are you eligible for this one, Sucrose?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Holy, okay. Yep, nah, I don't know about that one then.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand it.
I don't understand any of those either.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Okay.
Capable Kale and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Yeah, pretty much.
I promise I'll help. Capable Kale. Yeah, I got this. Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go. I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Oh, I wanted to go see Lisa. I want to see if she's wearing her, like, new outfit.
Interesting word to use. Maybe Den? No, that's even worse. How about later?
Wait, what? Why does the name matter? Is it bad that I forgot where the library was? Oh god. I like that we're actually playing as these two and not the Traveler right now.
Oh no. That was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
No, that's fine. I'm sure Lisa will play along with this.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
There's no way. She's always at the library. What are you three doing here?
Kale, what are you doing here?
Hey, I asked first.
I can only sucrose that they were Kale ing
Oh,
on
God.
someone, At least that's as far as I know.
I'm not gonna lie, some of those are actually kind of good. But I don't want to laugh because I don't want to encourage his behavior. God damn it.
Please, just stop with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Oh no.
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
And what information are you looking for?
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh, so you're gonna call Lisa your senpai?
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
See, I wish I can send characters like mail, but you can't. They can only send you mail.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Oh no. No, don't do it.
I was thinking about it on the way, and although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kale mailbox.
Oh god, okay.
Even the Sucrose, Kale, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
Okay.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
You know what? Albedo, you're the most sus one here. We had to deal with like multiple copies of you. No, yeah, so the lying part, no, you're not part of that.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down. Already done.
Yeah, so...
Kale and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first?
Jean.
Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we?
Okay. I thought we actually got to
A lot
choose.
of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nice. Just as we hoped. There's a load of people.
Oh, it's Mika. Oh, Lisa's here. Okay. Razor and Bennett. Hey, wait, that's already all 4 people off the list.
Huh? Even Lisa's here.
Hey everyone, long time no see.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
It's gonna start raining, isn't it?
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Okay. It's always because of you, Lisa.
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while.
Okay.
Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Hey Mika, good to see you again. Hopefully you buff Eula quite a bit.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
I wish, like, Mika was on a different banner and not Ayaka's banner, because I'm not pulling on that banner. So when he says looking forward to working with you all, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen for a while.
Windblume. Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
Actually, that's not completely true. I played the rhythm game.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
That's yet to be decided.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
We're just gonna do the opposite of what you say. And it works.
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really
Oh my
good at
God.
organizing my thoughts. Oops.
Hey, that's kind of like me, honestly.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and drop them there.
Oh yeah, I already forgot about the mailbox. Oh my god.
Yep, that sounds like sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Alright. Thanks, y'all.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as exciting as this one though. Lisa called me a cutie, so you know that's already made my day.
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah, I'll take you up on that, ma'am.
Oh, it's our lucky day. There are several people over there.
Yeah, that's 4 more people off the list. Oh god, Klee's gonna blow everyone up.
Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too.
Yes, the end user license agreement.
Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies the girl with the long scarf. Colin,
Oh, I
we were
love
just
Klee.
talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
I hope she becomes a real knight soon, because it's already been 3 years. No, 2 years. Almost 3 years.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kale. But you already knew that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Too. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Oh god, don't give her any ideas.
Klee's on patrol with the other knights. I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Yeah, never invite Klee to Sumeru, because your sacred tree is gonna get burnt down.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Oh no, you're just slacking off.
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous.
Hey, that's like me whenever I go to a party.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
How's the weather today?
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me! I'm saved. Sucrose is giving me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
Huh. Alright. I mean, I thought that was a pretty natural conversation.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though.
So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I kind of want to see...
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Don't drop a bomb in there. That's all I ask.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
That was pretty nice.
Are you okay, Kale?
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
She was just nervous.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
Oh, I thought she was going to talk about the Fatui. Oh, it's about Elazar instead.
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But still, why did she have to go through all that?
Wait, but her LSR is to do with the Fatui though, right? It has some relationship with the Fatui because the doctor was promising to heal her.
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor.
I'm glad these two are kind of like talking to each other though. Two introverts, right?
And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once.
You know, I'm glad we're getting this kind of interaction because it really actually shows us each character's depth.
If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd.
Exactly. I agree.
When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself.
Oh.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it.
That would just make it worse.
How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
You know, sometimes that's the best solution.
Sucrose
This
talking,
is cute.
but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side.
Y'all are gonna be good friends.
Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
What?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Wait, I didn't even see a test tube shaped cloud. What?
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
What was that?
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Why not both?
Sure. I'll try the cheese one. Star Snatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone we need here.
Help!
Oh god.
Please don't let go.
Wait, Tamias? Oh god, it's Rosario. She's gonna kill him.
Let's hurry and take a look. Mayus?
Yep.
Rosaria and Mona?
Question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
Wait, I prefer your original outfit. Okay. I guess they have to do that.
It's been a while, traveler.
Greetings, everyone, and happy Windblume Festival.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yes, I have been very well, ma'am.
Definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
Why are we hanging on the side of a cliff, though?
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Yup.
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
And you didn't listen, right? This is how things go down.
But you still came up here anyway?
Well, yes, I did. Because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
Oh, it's okay. It's about that situation. All right.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong.
This dude.
I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windblume Festival's all about.
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Huh?
Wow, isn't that a coincidence?
Huh, I see. So all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it.
Just imagine in the end, this is all being a joke from Vinci and no, this is actually real. Everyone's gonna be so pissed.
Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
Damn, I'm honored. I'm honored, truly.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Bye for now, everyone. Tobias, please try to stay safe.
Will do. This is all so embarrassing. Thank you both.
Okay, it's evening time, which means...
Oh, but it looks like you two beat us. Welcome back. Did everything go well?
You want to hear about this thing with Tobias?
Yep, we managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials.
Oh my god.
It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive.
And this is where part 2 ends, right?
Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
Just gonna stand here for like 2 days?
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving.
Oh god.
Hey, traveler, you wanna get dinner? Your treat.
Alright, I guess I better go get Paimon some food. Who are you? You're gonna be someone from Fontaine. Judging by the clothes anyway, you're probably someone from Fontaine.
Sounds like a plan.
I was wrong. This isn't where part 2 ends.
We'll have this one and this one.
Oh my god, Lumine's expression. Hear that? It's the sound of more pouring out of my wallet.
Hey, Paimon's really hungry. And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
Oh, it's Fenty. Yep.
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard. Are you here for some food as well?
Should we order something for you?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here.
Of course you have.
I
Alright.
shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
Oh?
What kind of good news?
Behold!
It looks like a paper with a simple map. And something like an incantation on it.
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle.
Wait, there's no way. There's no way you figured it out.
Location marked on the map, and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
This is all you're doing, isn't it? It's gonna be all him. He set us up.
It's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Okay, no, I don't know about that.
Sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you. Anyway, see you later.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh,
Could I chat with you for a moment?
Oh? Who are you?
you're someone from Fontaine. Just spit it out.
You may call me Scarlet.
Alright, Scarlet Witch.
Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land.
Fontaine?
Mind if I buy you a drink?
I'm not drinking today, but thank you for the offering.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Don't tell me you're working together with Venti on this.
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is?
Okay, but we literally just met you. Why would I give you the answer? Are you interested in it too?
Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit.
Oh, to say you're born in Fontaine, not a distant land. We already knew. Come on.
Someone I know has
It's
an anniversary
Fontaine.
coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy.
No problemo.
Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'll leave it to you then. I hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends.
Oh, now Rosaria's listening in.
I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt.
Oh.
Good day to you, miss.
She just said that so casually. Alright.
Hey, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Wait, can we actually read them though?
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
I mean, that doesn't... okay, so we get to pick. Okay, well, we start from the top. That's the... Okay. You know what? My favorite letter is from Lisa, just based on this alone.
A few moments later.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person.
Wait, so we didn't actually have to read all that because Sucro summarizes every... Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm glad I read them anyway, though.
As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
A clock in the shape of a flower. Wait, so does that mean, like, the flower needs to have, like, 12 petals? I don't know. I don't understand this at all.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Sino.
I honestly don't understand that. That's got nothing to do with the topic.
Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
Oh my god, this dude. He's probably...
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively passed from one person to the next.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
We still don't know.
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Lol, okay, Paimon's smart.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, you're finally here. You're like late by like a day for your submission.
Timaeus, what brings you here?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Really?
Huh? This is kinda sudden.
Huh?
Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-ar?
How could I forget about that lady?
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Wait!
Yep.
So Ying-ar is the girl from Liyue that Sucrose mentioned earlier?
Yup.
I always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the whole time?
He's just been slacking off.
No, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy.
Okay, dude.
A few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying-ar.
But then, once you do win her heart, you're gonna start lying. Oh my god.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar?
Yeah, haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
That's not gonna happen, is it?
I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter.
Did they say you're not allowed to come
I
now?
explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself, to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person.
Alright, smooth dude.
Okay, Paimon will do
Oh,
the honors.
wait, everyone's here. Okay.
We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Timaeus.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name too. All right. We also have Klee. That's me.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
Almeida, have you figured out your answer?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Spoken like a true scientist.
Actually,
Alchemist.
I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do
Yeah,
this.
that's gonna be more nervous than speaking to your crush, right? Surely.
Wait, but where is this lantern?
I got you, boo.
Oh, we know something about
We
that.
got insider info for that one.
What?
By defining the wind.
It's
Alright.
amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Follow me, y'all. I swear, if Venti made all this up, it's gonna be so sad.
Aw, I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the lantern Utmost Joy actually looks like, right? Maybe we've overlooked something?
Oh, it's gonna be like each of us individually.
Traveler,
Like it's a metaphor.
trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Exactly. Should look up. Okay.
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up. But there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it?
Now you should recite the incantation. Paimon, take a look at this.
The squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
I think that's what we're supposed to do, maybe. Or we just got, like, tricked by Venti.
Look!
Ooh.
The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Don't worry, bro, I got you.
Here.
Oh, Albedo. No, don't worry, Albedo's got you. This is very sus. Who set this up? Oh, it's not even nighttime anymore. Okay, well, that's cool.
Island, get up here in the sky! Did somebody make it?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Don't worry, if we get lost, I'll just teleport to a teleport point.
Oh, good thinking, Kale! Huh. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
Oh my god, it might not even be Venti, it might just be Alice.
Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
What?
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good. Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
No, I don't think that's the case.
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here.
It's either Venti or Alice, I'm calling it.
If nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be...
Why is there a strange fog?
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
Is that gonna light up?
Alright, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost. My answer is that I will be that guide.
Alright. Self-confidence.
I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
That's a great answer, actually. Oh, there's Timaeus, lover boy.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person.
The lens is gonna turn around and say, "You liar."
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Alright, that was...
The lantern just lit up!
Oh,
Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing!
but not the top though, the top is not. But all we did was submit a batch of test ends, yeah.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, alright.
Oh, it's not glowing anymore. And now it's glowing, oh.
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
Yeah, so it's like it can be anyone as long as anyone's up to the task or have like the confidence for it.
No
I would say.
But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
Oh, the Fontaine lady.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
Okay, it's her. Alright.
There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter!
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Wait, are you evil or something?
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following your shadow?
It's Rosario.
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
What?
Huh. So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
What? Oh, okay, I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping it to be Fenty or Alice as like a joke or something.
Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me.
Folklore?
She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have
Huh.
guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Really? Alice?
Ah, so you're B's student.
B?
It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
I am so confused right now.
The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Okay, it's flashing.
Thing just light up. How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
It's like a phone.
Mom?
It is Alice. What?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Oh, we don't get to see her. We just get to hear her voice. Ah, alright.
I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Oh god.
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Wait, I'm confused.
I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
Maybe she's just with the other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Okay.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Huh?
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados.
Okay.
You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself.
I mean, he just told us where this is.
Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Actually, we're not really sitting, we're standing around the table.
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
Alright, be a cutscene. Hey, cutscene.
Hexen Circle. As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved.
What the?
He had grown old and was extremely sick.
So you killed
He loved
him?
me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
Why doesn't that sound like Madam Ping?
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
Wait, there's 7 witches, right? Oh, so probably each one of them for each of the elements?
Ah, so this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
Maybe it's a 5-star weapon.
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh. We just got scammed.
Flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together.
Oh my
That is not of
god.
this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhine-daughter, also known as Gold.
Right? Where have I heard that name before?
If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
Sounds like Nahida, honestly. Investigating Windblade.
The one
yeah.
who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor.
And from what I hear, you're very powerful.
As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Wait, that's the,
I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
was that like written by her or something?
It's also one of my favorite stories.
Yeah,
M was
okay.
an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief.
Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
You know what? I'm with Scarlet. I've always wanted to meet you, but you know, you never show up.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
Oh.
No, not at all.
Take back what you just said.
I'm even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
You could have just wrote that into a letter, but instead you wrote like a huge riddle. Oh god.
As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Oh. I still don't get it.
Okay.
That all the mages are Mom's best friends.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Yeah, apparently Rosario got things to attend to too. Are you okay, dude?
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, let it out.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay. Sure thing.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
It's nothing, really. It's just... Well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still... The whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for.
Yeah, I'm with him on this one.
Of course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but...
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Everyone just leave. Everyone just leave.
Huh? Miss Yingar?
Everyone leave.
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
Oh god.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar. But how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Of course I am. I'm so happy that I don't... Sorry, I don't know what to say.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time.
Oh my god. Okay.
You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Should we go see how they're doing?
No, just leave them be.
You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really? We'll just leave them alone then.
No.
I am so glad to see Timaeus.
Oh, I bet when Klee left too. Oof.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities.
Exactly.
I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend.
This is cute.
I nearly forgot. This is for you.
Is it a 4-star weapon?
Texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them. They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms for this year. I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
Oh, I'm sure Venti is, you know, having his gaze over us right at this moment.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Kale, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Oh man, study materials? Oh god.
Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy. Ah, Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
Oh, yeah, I actually almost forgot about that. Oh my
I
god.
almost forgot. Kale, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
Oh, really? May I?
Of course.
Do we get to see it? Oh, of course not. Alright. Turns deep violet. It's the same color as her eyes.
What was that? It was like a little cloud of happiness, and now it flew away.
Is this something we get to keep?
Luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tainari! Sino!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends?
Oh my god. Okay, we're back to this. Okay.
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, Storm Terror?
That reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
Wait,
I
yeah.
wanted you to
Why is
have
it?
one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
Once I reach level 10 that is,
I'm a
right?
master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Oh god. I'm sorry, Merrick Ishtar.
Let's knock him off his high horse.
It's time to do.
Wait! I've got something to give you
Oh
too.
my god.
Huh? Kale has a gift for us?
Is that a 4-star sword?
I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windblume Festival.
Oh. It's like a bookmark?
I made these
Flower?
bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to
It is a
Amber,
bookmark, okay.
Master Tainari, and Sino. During Windblume, Mondstatters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me. Oh, are these really for us?
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
So,
Score. That was the second option.
one of them. Both Potty Sours and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms. Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
Wait, you're just repeating what the Alice said. What?
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
But it's great though.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there? Huh? Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Okay. That's how they're gonna end it. Alright, dude. Kale's Windblooms. Okay, and we got a card back too. Okay, that quest was nice. Although, I kinda wish the blessing was something, you know. You know, if Alice showed up in person, that would have been a better blessing.